Hello everyone, this is Sangeetha, Assistant Professor, ECE Department, SNS College of Engineering. So in the last video, we discussed about the basics of microprocessor, that is what is a microprocessor and how it works, what are the buses, what is the use of bus and what are the different types of buses, how the clock signal is generated. So all these things we have discussed in the previous video, and now we are going to discuss the 8085 microprocessor. So the 8085 microprocessor is an 8-bit general purpose microprocessor that can address up to 64 kilobytes of memory. So it is it is an 8-bit architecture. That means it processes data in 8-bit chunks, and it has a 16-bit address bus. So the address bus determines the total memory capacity so that it can address up to 64 kilobytes of memory, and an 8-bit data bus for transferring data between the CPU and memory or input output devices. And it is a 40-pin IC. It uses plus 5 volt for power supply. It can run at a maximum frequency of 3 megahertz. That is, the clock speed is 3 megahertz. So the pins on the chip can be grouped into 6 groups, that is address bus, data bus, control bus and control signals and status signals, power supply frequency, externally initiated signals, serial input output bus. And this is the architecture of 8085. So 8085 is a basic microprocessor. So there are general purpose registers B, C, D, E, H, L. These registers are called general purpose registers. So B register is a 8-bit registers. We can combine D, C and D, E, H, L, or separately we can use it to store 8-bit of data, but we can combine two registers. But BC only can allowed, and DE can be only can be combined, and HL only can be combined. And the main register, special purpose register, is a accumulator. That is accumulator is a special purpose register because all the operations performed by all the data are stored in the accumulator. It should be performed by the ALU. And temporary register B, counter C, data register, stack pointer, program counter, or the other registers. So next one is the clock speed. The 8085 typically operated at frequencies ranging that is 2 to 3.125 megahertz. It uses a single phase clock signal for synchronization. That means each instruction takes a fixed number of clock cycles to execute. And the peripheral interfacing, the 8085 microprocessor interface with the external devices such as memory, input and output ports and peripherals using address and data buses. So it can communicate with these devices through input output instructions and control signals. And here the timing and control unit. So already in the last video we have discussed the purpose of timing and control. That is, the timing and control unit is used to synchronize all the operations, all the data transfers, all the operations. It is used to synchronize all the operations. So the and the arrow mark indicates the various signals. That is, if the arrow mark contains two arrows, that is called data bus, and if a arrow mark contains that is, if a line contains a single arrow mark, it is a address bus, and a single line with single arrow mark is a control signal. Okay. And ALU is a arithmetic and logical unit, and instruction register is available, instruction decoder and timing and control circuit, address buffer, data address, multiplexer, interrupt controller. So there are 5 types of interrupts. So interrupt is used to interrupt the processor. interrupts. There are 5 interrupt signals, that is INTR, trap, RST 5.5, RST 6.5 and RST 7.5, and INTA is an interrupt acknowledgement signal. So through this interrupt controller, the input and output devices can access the microprocessor, and the serial input output control is used to connect the microprocessor through serial mode, and X1 and X2 is used to connect the crystal oscillator. So crystal oscillator are used to generate a clock signal, and various signals are clock out, ready, read, write, ALE, SO, S1. S1 are status signals, IO/M bar, that is input output or memory, hold, HLDA, reset and reset in and reset out. So these are the signals associated with timing and control unit. So these are the this is the architecture. So so all the devices are connected through various buses, and general purpose register, so address buffer and data buffer. So this is the architecture of 8085. Thank you.